Welcome back to Biafran News. Support Biafra. That Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill. I bring you another news and a video of more than 500 or 1,000 Fulani soldiers being deployed to Imo State today with the armor tank and the helos over Hope Uzodimma's election. We have told Hope Uzodimma that there will be no election in Biafra land. He thought that we are deploying 500 or 1,000 Fulani soldiers to Biafra land will not stop anything. Before I continue with this news, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section, and please tune in once you get notification. So, Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, the video you're going to watch is not Gaza, it's not Palestinian, it's not Yemen, it's not Israel, not Iraq, nor Iran. The video you are about to watch is Nigeria, Imo State. Military armed trucks are not preparing for war with any country. Rather, they are preparing for state governor's election. And that is why Hope Uzodimma, the current Supreme Court governor of Imo State, seeking re-election with Nigerian President Tinubu, deployed heavy armed truck to face civilian voters. Now I want to ask, African Union, Antonio Guterres, if that is what you're called, if all of you turning blind eyes all this corruption going on in Nigeria, if it's your people, would you allow them to come out and vote? Moreover, we have told them that we don't want anything that have to do with Nigeria in Biafra land. We have made it clear. Hope Uzodimma have brought nothing to Imo State, nothing good to Imo State apart from unrepentant Boko Harams in the army being deployed to Southeast, being deployed to Imo State. You'll see videos of them like they are doing now. Imagine how they are patrolling or roaming around streets, putting fear in people, and they want the same people to come out and vote. This is what Hope Uzodimma ever done since he stole Hedion's mandate, bringing unrepentant Boko Haram that Nigerian government reintegrated into the army to Imo State to kill Imo light, to humiliate and intimidate them. Just take a look at this video. Nigerian government or Nigerian army, they are not preparing for any war. They are not going to any country to fight any war. This is Imo State. Because of governorship election, that is why 500 to 1,000 soldiers have been deployed with armor tank and heavy armed helos. But there is nothing they are not with. For what exactly? No, for what? Some of you talking about election. After all this, would you allow your children or your loved ones to go out and vote? Biafran Prime Minister said there will be no election in Biafra land. We don't have anything in common with Nigeria. We have made it clear. We do not want any Nigeria election in Biafra land. These people, they really need to collect woto. And it must start immediately. Imagine them, what are they patrolling around streets and communities for? I don't understand. It's very sad and irritating at the same time. Very sad and irritating. Biafran Prime Minister said no election in Imo State. And Hope Uzodimma is busy bringing in 500 to 1,000 soldiers to Imo State with armor tank and the helos. For what? For over election. You see how corrupt Nigeria is? You see why we want to resist it? Ordinary election, they are deploying 1,000 soldiers to a particular state, to one state. And they want people to come out and vote. Well, that is all because of oil and gas in Imo State. And don't forget, Tinubu signed an agreement with a German Prime Minister to send gas to Germany via ships. Since the Sahara pipeline en route to Europe via Niger has been shattered. That is their plan. Imo State have been their target. That is why they stole Hedion's mandate and gave it to Hope Uzodimma. Since Hope Uzodimma got into office, all he has been doing is killing Imo light, humiliating them, burning their houses through unrepentant Boko Harams in the army, doing as he pleases in Imo State, because that is what he signed with the Fulanis. But we have told them there will be no election in Imo State. If you have parents in Imo State, would you allow them to go out and vote? After all this, after watching this video, would you allow them to go out and vote? See why we said that we don't want anything election in Biafra land. We don't want anything that have to do with Nigeria in Biafra land. Reason, if you have parents in Imo State, if you're against what you are doing and you have people in Imo State, after seeing this video, would you allow them to go out and vote? If you're against Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simonet was saying there will be no election in Imo State, after seeing this video, would you allow your people to go out and vote? The answer is no. If you have siblings, you have a wife, you have a mother, you have father in Imo State, would you, after watching this video, would you allow them to go out and vote in next 9 days? The answer is no. With the heavy armed operatives, would you encourage them to go out and vote? You know your answer. I know your answer. The answer is no. I know nobody will answer. Nobody will allow his loved ones to go out and vote after watching this very video. Nigeria is a jungle. If you must win an election, you must scare the voters with armed trucks and rig yourself in. That is Nigeria for you. And that is why we don't want anything that have to do with Nigeria in Biafra land. That is why we don't want the election in Biafra land. They should go to Nigeria and conduct the election. Hope Uzodinma, I don't know who made you believe or who told you that you own Imo State. Imagine deploying more than 500 soldiers with armed trucks and the armor tank to Imo State to do what exactly? To scare voters, for them not to vote another party and vote for you. When we have told you that we no election in Imo State. We don't want anything that have to do with Nigeria in Imo State. That is what we told you. That is what we told you, and you are bringing unrepentant Boko Harams in the army to Biafra land with tanks and helos. Look at the way they are patrolling our streets. Look at the way they are moving around, putting fear in our people. I didn't make the video to the end. You will see that our people that were passing, they couldn't pass again. They have to avert another place. They have to go and wait for them to pass. See what we're talking about? See what is going on in Biafra land? See what we're fighting to put a stop to? You see what our gallant men are fighting to put a stop to? You see why we're telling you that these people must be flushed out of Biafra land? They are not in Biafra land for our safety or for our own good. Rather, they are there to do the bidding of those that send them, which is humiliating, intimidating, marginalize, and kill our people. If you leave these people, they will run over Biafra land. Would have run over Biafra land, take over Biafra land, lay siege. Our people will not be comfortable to walk in their own land anymore. That is what they want to do in Biafra land. That is what we're telling you, that all this cannot continue. That is why we must exit that corruption called Nigeria. That is why we must exit. Tell me a country that will be preparing for election. Instead of the governors or instead of whoever that wants to contest to go out and beg the people or ask the people, please vote for me. You promise them, you do what you promise them. Not you scaring the people and forcing them to vote for you. If they refuse voting for you, you rig yourself into office. That is what Hope Uzodinma did. He stole Hedion's mandate. Instead of him to do the right thing, he has been killing Imo Light, humiliating them, raising down their houses. For what exactly? And if we said there will be no election in Imo State, some of you will start ranting. You will see Kubana, what is it called? Yes, Chief is a campaigning for Hope Uzodinma. And if you sit him down and ask him, what Hope Uzodinma done in Imo State and makes you support him? He can't tell because he's scared for Hope Uzodinma not to come after him and his business in Imo State. You will see a pastor telling you that he's interested in Imo State election and he is in support of Hope Uzodinma, a pastor that calls himself a Ebuka, whatever he's called. You ask him, what have Hope Uzodinma done in Imo State since he resumed office? He can't tell you. Apart from killing Imo Light, apart from burning houses, apart from all the atrocities and crime he has been committing in Imo State, what can you point out? What good can you point out that you have done in Imo State? Absolutely nothing. But you see pastors saying, vote for Hope Uzodinma. You see pastors seeing white and calling it black, seeing black calling it white. They are aware that Hope Uzodinma have done nothing in Imo State apart from killing Imo Light, humiliating, intimidating, burning down their houses, destroying their properties and means of livelihood. You see pastors telling you to vote for Hope Uzodinma, to go back second tenor to do what exactly in Imo State? To continue where he stopped killing? Or the fools that call themselves traditional rulers that went to Abuja praying and cursing themselves? Laying curses on themselves, saying any more like that doesn't vote for Hope Uzodinma, that they will not see road to come back from that Abuja they went to. What is Hope Uzodinma going back there to do again? If I may ask those of you supporting him, bringing more armor tank, bringing more unrepentant Boko Harams reintegrated into the army to Imo State, or killing more Imo Light, or burning down more houses in Imo State. Is that why you people want him to go back to second tenure, or you people want him to go back there to continue where he stopped? I don't even know why some of you don't ask yourselves questions before coming out to say whatever you want to say. A pastor is telling you to go and vote Hope Uzodinma, knowing fully well that Hope Uzodinma came into office and turned Imo State into a battlefield. Pastor. That is why Biafran Prime Minister challenged him. Let him come out and tell the whole world that he did not collect 14.9 million to campaign for Hope Uzodinma. You see some of them, you think that they called themselves. Nobody called them. It's not Chukwukabema that called them. They called themselves. That is why they can work for these politicians without their conscience. That is it, dear friends. I will stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Hope Uzodinma deploys more than 1,000 soldiers to Imo State, because that one they showed you. They just showed you how they once on that street. You don't know the other street or other side. How many soldiers patrolling? It's just that somebody was able to record this one. You don't know other places. How many soldiers he has deployed other places in Imo State. So that is it. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Like Biafran Prime Minister said, there is no election and there will be no election in Imo State, whether they like it or not. Biafra land belongs to us. We don't want anything that have to do with Nigeria and Biafra land. Let them take the election to Nigeria. We have made it clear that it's Biafra or nothing. Biafra land belongs to us. They can't come to Biafra land to contest any election. They should go to Nigeria and do the election, not in Biafra land. Doesn't matter how many soldiers he deploys to Imo State, it won't stop anything. So that is it, Biafran. Thank you all.